Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. So I'm really excited. In the twin flame reading I did earlier, I spoke about the fact that I bought a brand new deck today, and it is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And in this book, and you guys know I don't really read the guidebooks, I kind of toss them away because I read all decks of cards through my intuition. I realised that there's this beautiful tarot spread. Now I haven't even opened this, I just saw it and I thought, wow, I'm going to do this, so I'm going to do it now. So let me just open it and see what it is. So this is a tarot spread that we can use together, okay, or an oracle card spread that we can use together with this deck right now. So this is what we're going to do. It's very big, okay, so you can see there it's like this. So we're going to do it, okay? So I'm going to just pop it here so I can see what I'm doing with this, because obviously I've never seen it before. So we're going to use this deck that it came with to do it. So all I need you to do is set an intention in your mind. What do you want the answer to right now? What do you want guidance on? Is it your career and work, finances? Is it your personal home life and journey? Or is it your twin flame journey or your love life? Set the intention and we're going to answer the question. So let's put the cards out then. So the first card, where did he go? Right, okay, so, wow. So we're going to do it this way. I think what I'm going to do is, instead of putting it out all on the table, we're going to go through it. So the first card, card 1, okay? So this is East. This is connected with the East. Okay, so let's do it as we go. This is the card then. And this says, place the card for the East on your far right. This animal represents your earliest years. So this is connected with childhood, maybe your journey before you were awakened or when you were just awakening. So this is connected with the early years. So I feel it's not always connected with, the early years as in childhood. It may be when you were younger. For example, me, I see my early years as my 20s, because that's when I was kind of, making the mistakes. Remember, there's no mistakes, only lessons, but that's when I was kind of living in my 3D self. And then from 30, I was kind of living in my, more higher self. And now in my 40s, I'm living in my higher self. So I've evolved and transformed. So I would see this card, wherever it is, as my 20s. So you really think about that for a moment. What would that be for you? Would it be childhood, teens? Would it be your 20s or 30s or even 40s? Because we all wake up differently. We wake up sometimes at a later age. Like my mom, she's nearly 80 now. Obviously, she's going through some health issues right now. But she went through a big spiritual awakening when they're giving me fear that helped her to release all the fear. They're giving me that fear again during the 70s. Okay, so obviously this is about healing. So it doesn't matter how old you are. So if I was doing this reading for my mom, I would say that would be connected with her 70s. So remember, it's not just about physical, kind of the age or what you've gone through. So if you look at this, you might think your earliest years would be, when you're a child, when you're growing up, but it doesn't always have to be that way. So this represents what's going on in the early years or before your awakening. Wow, look at this. I've got angel bump. Butterfly and rebirth. Wow, angels. Amazing. So, this is what you go through then in your early years. This is how you wake up. You go through a rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Wow. So when you go through the early years, you learn how to become somebody new. You reinvent yourself. You transform. You find your way. Open to the rewards of change. So you open yourself up to change, to the rewards that change will bring. You allow heaven to kind of come into your life. You go through your spiritual awakening. You learn the lessons that you need to learn to wake you up. For my mum, that was cancer. She went through that to transform and become someone new. For me, it was going through something severe. It all started happening for me when my dad passed, at 23. So, these kind of things bring in severe change, drama, panic, chaos sometimes, whatever that may be. It could be an addiction or a relationship or some kind of abuse or something that's gone on, that's transformed you into who you are. You have brilliance to share with the world. So you are a light worker, an empath, a starseed, an earth angel. You are here to shine. Love every part of your journey. So you learn to love yourself. and to love every part of your journey. So that's beautiful. So the card for your early years is rebirth. Love it. Amazing. So let me take a photo of that there. So what I do is obviously, stand up the card I want for the reading, and then I take a photo of it. So this is what I really feel is the start of things. This is you realising this. You may be even asking about your twin, and they are going through their rebirth right now. Really powerful. Wow. So card 2 is, let me find it, South, and this is youth. Okay, youth. So again, this could be your youth, it could be your younger years. Again, I still kind of see my youth as maybe the 20s, maybe even before then, kind of like teenage years, growing up, finding my way, So you again tap into what you feel is your youth. And the message says, the second is the South and it is behind you. This animal is you in your youth. So what animal is connected with our youth? What do we need to know? Okay, there we go. I'm taking out the one that's jumping out. Wow, we've got the squirrel, always prepared. Wow. So this is what's behind you. This animal was in your youth. So you were gathering information. So this makes perfect sense. So you were like the squirrel gathering information, because that's what we do in our youth, in our childhood, in our, when we're growing up, we gather all the information we need, a bit like a squirrel. Always being prepared. So you're being prepared. Thank you, angels. You're being prepared for what's to come. You're being prepared for your life. You're being prepared for the information and the wisdom and the knowledge that you are gathering. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. So you may have been working hard at school, or college or university or in your job. I was certainly like that in my teens. I had like an apprenticeship. I was a hairdresser, a YT hairdresser, and I put a lot of hours in doing that. And I did it after school too. So I was working hard at things. And I always had this cheerful and fun disposition I've kind of took with me into the world. So this is about how we are, as children in our youth. We're kind of like seeing everything with fresh eyes. So we're a blessing to everyone. Maybe your parents or your family or your friends saw you as a blessing. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. So obviously we sometimes get taken off our course in our youth because, we get distracted by the outside world. There's the things in the outside world like money or, material things or socializing, that was, it's different now with the restrictions. But, when I was, 17, 18, even earlier than that, going out clubbing was something I loved to do. And that was a distraction from my path. And people are waking up a lot quicker now. You may be younger watching this, or more awake, thinking, well, I never really wanted to do that. And that's because you're awakening quicker. Or maybe this is something connected with what you've been through spiritually. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Love it. So you're making a plan for your future in your youth. When you think, right, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do? When I was a little kid, I wanted to be an astronomer. And then, I was really enjoying like all the things psychically. Like I was always interested in all of that as a child. So, I never really went into it then. But, I'm talking about like when I was like 12. I used to love messing around with things I probably shouldn't have done at the time. Like Ouija boards and things like that. And obviously I would never, ever touch one of those now. But I was kind of, intuitive about things and, interested in things. And I found things fascinating like that. So this is about how we grow and learn along the way. So that's the youth. Wow. So card 3 is the West. This is adulthood. So this may be kind of where you are now, or as you kind of realised your priorities. So again, adulthood can be whatever resonates with you, whatever part of your life resonates with you. And this says the third card placed on your left is the West, representing adulthood. So this is when we kind of get responsibilities. And we're out in the world. You might be working, you may have a house, you may have children, you may be in a marriage or a commitment, or, this is when you feel that you've kind of reached adulthood. So I would say for me, that would kind of be, when I grew up. So I wouldn't even say this was in my youth, or in my early years. I would say I reached adulthood probably when I hit 30, because that's when I started gaining clarity and responsibility for my life and not making as many mistakes as I did previously. So let's see what we need to know about that for number 3, please, angels. What card or what do we need to know for the West? Okay, there it is. For the West. So, wow, we've got the Lynx, the keeper of secrets. So what the angels are saying is when you come into adulthood, whether that be spiritual maturity or adulthood in your mind, you start realizing what the secrets are of the world. So this is like an awakening. You start realizing, wow, there's more to life than this, than just getting up and going to work and, watching something on the telly and going to bed, or going out clubbing. There's more to life. So secrets start being revealed to you from the universe about who you are and what you are and why you're here. It says, take time out from the world and be the observer. So the angels are saying when you move into adulthood, you become more spiritually aware, you grow up spiritually, you wake up to things. And this would make sense. So I would definitely say for me, this would be at 30, when I finally started realizing what my life is all about and where it's going and what to do. And, it was still all scary then. I was still going through huge life changes, but things were making more sense. So you may have gone through a huge life change to reveal the secrets to you. To open your eyes. They're giving me a feeling like grit in the eye. So your eyes were opened, a lot like Neo in the Matrix when, Morpheus wakes him up and he says, what's wrong with my eyes? And Morpheus says, you've never used them before. And Neo was like, what? Because he couldn't understand. And that's why when he put him in the simulation and told him about the real world and what it all is, he said, let me out. No, let me out. I need to get out. I'm going to pass out, because it was too much to take. So this is when the secrets are revealed to you. And sometimes during that time, it's hard to take because it's different than what we've always thought. And in our eyes, the things we physically see, we have to start losing all the ego and, we lose our minds a bit. What we go into our spiritual eye and we see things a lot differently through the eyes of love and the supernatural realm. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. So this is also when you wake up to who you are, your intuition, your knowing, and nothing can deceive you. So you start looking past the illusion of things. You think, wow, life isn't everything it seems. I'm taking that wool off my eyes. I'm seeing things clearly now. So this is also about clarity. So I feel when you move into adulthood, it's when you gain clarity on your life and you start seeing things differently. So the life you may have always led becomes different. You change your belief systems, the patterns within you. You see all the secrets and keep them sacred. So you also learn to keep things secret or keep things sacred. You become trusted. You learn, this is about trusting others and trusting yourself. I feel this is also about keeping people's confidences. So this could also be during your path as a reader or, actually keeping other people's information or knowledge or journey kind of confidential. So you see all the secrets and keep them sacred. So you're keeping secrets, or not even secrets. It's more like, others' confidences. So you're becoming more trusted. So this is also a time where you would become trusted. You trust yourself and others trust you. And you realize that that's powerful. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So it's also a time of going within, finding yourself. So I would definitely say all of this is connected with, the butterfly rebirth. It's all connected with spiritual transformation and ascension. So this is how your life has kind of fallen into place. So any question you had at the beginning, this is all connected with it. Your life purpose, your path, your twin flame journey, your love life, your mission. It's all moving you where you're meant to be. Really beautiful. So number 4, we've got North, later years. Okay, so later years. Let's shuffle. There's the card. So it says the 4th card before you is the North, and it represents later years. So later years could be the future. Okay, it could be what's coming in for you. It could be what you're living right now. Your later years, which, for me, it's like now 44. So in the 4th decade of my life. But it may also be connected, we'll soon see, with what's coming into my life in my later years, 50s, hopefully 60s, 70s, however long I live, because, that's up to the Creator right there. So the card is, wow, we've got sea turtle protection. I love this. So in your later years, you realise that your life is protected and that you are safe and that there's nothing to fear. Absolutely love that protection. And the message says, you are a master of finding life's flow. Love it. So in your later years, you go with the flow. You surrender, you let go, and you trust in heaven. This is a really powerful message today. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. So in your later years, and this makes sense because in your later years, you understand, you're more tapped in and tuned in, you are more psychic than ever before. You're in harmony with things. So you're in harmony with the rhythm of your path and it will unfold. Perseverance and you will succeed. So you also realise in your later years that you have to keep going to get what you want. You persevere. You keep putting out videos if you're on YouTube. You keep going towards that dream you want. You keep the faith every day if you're a twin flame. You keep creating music if you're a musician. You keep writing if you're a writer. You keep doing things. So it's about perseverance on a daily basis. And you have everything you need to be protected and happy. So in your later years, you realise that you are protected by angels, which I love because it's also the number 4, which is connected with angel protection. You realise you are protected, you are safe, and you realise that God is your source. So powerful. God is your source. And I love that the links with the Keeper of Secrets for number 3 is about keeping the faith. So everything's happening, and the number 1 is a new beginning with the transformation, and the number 2 is working with the universe, gathering everything. So see how it's all interlinking. This is beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 5 is above, guidance, Father energy. So this is guidance from the Creator. What the universe is saying to you. It could say angels, but we've got, again, there's another one here with guidance from spirit. But I feel this, the angel's saying that's your intuition. So this is about above. So number 5, the 5th card, which is, remember, connected with change. It provides guidance from Father energy. So this could even be if your father is in spirit and you connect with your father's spirit, your dad is speaking to you. They're also the dog bot then, so loyalty. So it's also someone who's loyal to you in your life, which is the Creator, maybe a father figure, someone you looked up to. But I feel this is more connected with the Creator, the Creator of all that is and ever will be. You could see that as God or Father Sky or the universe or the higher power, whoever you believe in. So what do we need to know from the higher power? 2 cards. Wow. The first one is I've got angel, but we've got the white stag. Wow. So for twin flames, this is about your mission with your divine masculine or your counterpart. And it says protect it. So the white stag, this is the powerful stuff, got angel bumps. The 5th card provides guidance from Father energy, protect it. So your Creator is saying to you, you are protected, I am your protector. And that's why the white stag's coming out. This is also the promise of your mission in your own life and in your twin flame life. You are an old soul. So the guidance coming through from the Creator is that you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. And I love that because we're always guided by the angels to go in nature, to connect with God that way, to connect with Source that way, because it calms our energy and it helps us to feel safe. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. So anywhere you want to go right now, anywhere you want to, experience in your life. So it's not just about going to a place or an area. It's about in your life, going towards union, going towards your purpose, being successful. Wherever you want to go, use your intuition to take you. So you are safe, protected, you are an old soul, and you are tapped into Source. You're always receiving messages from above. So go within to find the way. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So the angels are saying you are magical. Your Creator is saying you are magical and you are meant to create blessings. Why? Because you are a creator. So your Creator is saying to you, remember your power. The power of I am special. I am magical. I am creating the life of my dreams. And we've got, wow, unicorn, infinite possibilities. So, the higher power, the angels, the universe, God is saying to you, there's infinite possibilities in your life. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. Wow. That's one of them, slow motion. This side, you are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. That means you can master your physical world, your 3D world, and your spiritual world, your 5D world. The magic of love surrounds you. So love is all around you. So the universe and the Creator is saying to you, love is all around you. It surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. The beauty of nature, loving yourself, realizing what true beauty is. Listen to the spirits of light. And the spirits of light are the angels, your guides. It's when you check in with yourself and you focus on love and light and compassion and understanding. Abundance, it says abandon the darkness, but they're saying abundance. Abundance will come to you when you leave the past behind, leave the darkness behind, abandon the darkness and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. So the angels are saying to you, you will receive abundance for being you. When you leave the past behind, when you leave behind the darkness, you abandon that because that doesn't serve you. The light serves you and you can go beyond the ordinary. So your Creator is saying to you, go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary because you are a legend in this life. Absolutely beautiful. To get the white stag, I'm going to put that, maybe that should be the thumbnail. Okay, the message here from heaven. That everything's falling into place and you are safe. You're being transformed. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, next one. The 6th card is below you. The animal provides guidance from mother energy. I'll just see where it is. Number 6 below. Mother energy. So this could be a message from your mother. Okay, your physical mother or your mother in spirit. It could be Mother Earth. Okay, the mother energy within you, the divine feminine aspect of you. So what do we need to know for the mother energy? There we go. We've got the bee, wow, and this is community. So your mother or the mother energy within you, the nurturer, Mother Earth wants you to be in a community. And this is the bee. And the bee is a sign of communication and a sign of miracles. Absolutely beautiful. So this is a sign of what's to come. So I feel this mother energy is saying to you, you are never alone. And you have a community around you, within you, and, kind of coming to you. So this is about people who are like-minded being with you. This is a community here. We are a family here. So you may have found your tribe, found your soul family, and you're being guided to that right now. Says you are a powerful creator. Okay, so remember that. You create your life, you create your dreams, you are in control. Your work blesses everything you touch, and your work is your work as a light worker, your work as a spiritual being having a human experience, the power within you. Your work blesses everything you touch. It may be a sign that the work you're doing is blessing everything. If you're helping the world, if you're touching people by being you, if you're living in the light, be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. And I love that for the mother energy. You are the queen of abundance. You are a divine feminine. You are strong, the queen of abundance. So I really feel this is the nature, the earth speaking to you, saying you can be, do and have whatever you desire. Because you are a queen or a king if you're a guy, you are a queen of abundance. But I feel this is connected with divine feminine energy, which we've all got living inside of ourselves. Beautiful. So we've got then the 7th card directly in front of you is the animal spirit within you. Wow. The animal spirit within you. Okay. The animal spirit within you. Here we go. And the message says guidance from your spirit animal. So I also feel what this is, this is about what you're rising up from. You're receiving sweetness. So with this bee, what I'm feeling is you're understanding that you can let the past go and be in the now, be of the now. So your spirit guide, guidance from your spirit, this could be your higher self, your spirit animals, your angels. The message is the bison abundance. So again, you've got abundance coming through here. So I feel this is you trusting that God is your source. So the message is, the seventh card, what's in front of you, is the animal spirit within you. So this is you knowing that abundance is within you, that you create the life of your dreams, that you are protected, safe, and provided for. It says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. So this buffalo spirit is surrounding you with wisdom, cloaking you in wisdom, keeping you safe. Keep me warm through the storms of life. So beautiful. So your angels are helping you during the storms of your life, the ups and downs, when you're the lighthouse standing strong in that stormy sea, and the sea is battering you about, and the rain's coming and the winds, and you continue to shine your light because you have a cloak protecting you of wisdom, and you were kept warm through the storm by heaven. So you are protected always. It says, fill my life with goodness, teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So your spirit animal, your spirit, your higher self, your intuition is saying to you, use prayer to boost your faith, and use gratitude to elevate your vibration. Teach me the way. So you're saying to the angels, teach me, guide me, love me, show me. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? This is beautiful. So gratitude coming in, that's really everything that you need to know about life. When you start being grateful and using the words thank you, it can transform your life. And there's a book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. I really recommend that. It's amazing. It will just buoy your faith with gratitude and passion and power and purpose and love. Really, I'm loving this, okay? So next one, number 8, is the right. This is the card to your right is your life totem. So let's see what our life totem is. And obviously if we were doing personal readings with this spread, which I can do, okay? Obviously right now, just to let you know, I'm not taking bookings because I am fully booked. But, when I start doing readings again, I may even bring this spread in if you'd like this in your life. This is called the Spirit of the Animals Power Animal Spread. So a power animal spread, amazing. Okay, so the card to your right is your life totem. The card to your right, there it is, that's the one coming out there. So your life totem is, wow, the raccoon, the inventor. I love it, the inventor. So you are inventing or creating your life. So for your life, the card to your right is your life totem. The raccoon is helping you to invent your life and invent yourself, because the raccoon is also connected with rebirth, which is what we started the entire reading with. And the message says, decide on what you really want. So as you move into your life, for all of your life, decide what you really want. So this is a constant ongoing process, reviewing, because the more you go through your life, the more you receive. So when you receive what you want, you then have to set new intentions. And when you receive that, you set new intentions. So you're constantly inventing yourself, and you're constantly being reborn and creating and finding your way. You have the ingenuity to claim it. So you have the power to claim your future. You have the power. You are unique, special. You are amazing. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. So the angels say, don't pay attention to the ego, because that can trick you. And, you don't want to be the trickster. So you don't want to operate in lower energy or fear or doubt or struggle or, lashing out or being in that energy or lying or, hurting others. You want to be in the light and the fruit of the Spirit and practice integrity by being your true self, who you were born to be. Living in the light with compassion, love and understanding. And you have many roles and can juggle them well. So during your life, you'll have many roles. You may be, the friend, the lover, the mother, the father. You may be a boss. You could be a leader, a guide, an earth angel. There's so many roles that you have in your life. A carer, a protector, all these things. And you have to embrace the roles of your life, and this raccoon will help you to reinvent yourself and create the life the way you want it to be. And the last card, the card to your left, is your other life totem. So remember, you are an eternal being and you've had many past lives. So what animal has come with you into this life from a past life? There we go. We've got, wow, the cat. Love it, independence. And the cat is a psychic totem. So the message says you are a natural healer. So all of your lifetimes, you are a healer naturally. You can heal others by, your hands, your words, your demeanour, who you are, living in the light, being the light. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. And this is your psychic power to trust yourself, to know the way you feel is real, to listen to your inner truth. You don't have to go with the crowd. So this cat has been with you all through your lifetime saying, let go of the fear, thank you. Let go of fear and be you. You don't have to be like everyone else. Don't follow the crowd. Life will support you in every way. So the cat has been around you in every lifetime, letting you know that God is your source, that you are supported and safe and there's nothing to fear and all is well. And that you don't have to be like everyone else. That's why you're different. That's why you're here. Because you've stepped away from the crowd and society and the way it should be. And you focus on the way you know it should be with you. It doesn't matter what people think. It matters what you think. And that's the spread. Absolutely beautiful. And that's what I went off here. Okay, the instructions are there, and this is the spread itself. And I love how there's butterflies in this. So really, it's all about transformation. So what the angels are saying to you is, this is your transformation. Now, this is powerful because obviously as well, this is a bit like an oracle lesson or a tarot lesson because you've just received a spread there too. So I've gained a new spread and so have you. So you can write down what I said, 1 to 9 or 8, was it 1 to 8, and all what it means. You can write that down. You can do this yourself with any deck of cards. It doesn't matter if it's at this particular deck. You can use it with masculine messages, tarot cards, affirmation decks, whatever you want to use. So, you are being transformed and reinvented all through your life, and you're exactly where you're meant to be. So what this is saying to me is, if you've asked a question about your love life or your twin flame journey, you are being reinvented and you're becoming who you're meant to be. Your masculine is becoming who you're meant to be. You're being prepared for union. If you've asked about career or work, it's showing you that you're finding your way. You're realising what to do. Abundance is coming. You will be successful. If you've asked about relationships or home life, everything's flowing in for you. Health, everything's growing when you are you, when you are authentic and you live in the light. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We're here for you every day. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.